Yeah. So Sam participated in practice today, and he went about half of yesterday's practice and participated pretty much right up until the end today, and it felt good this morning. That was the best sign, I think, that he had really increased activity and didn't have any setback or any soreness after that. And today it was good to see him back out there. Juwan is still no update on him as far as a time frame. He's going to be out for a while. He got a scan yesterday, and he's going to go see a shoulder specialist tomorrow, and we'll have an update after that. We're still hopeful that we will get Juwan back at some point, but we'll know a lot more after tomorrow's appointment with the specialist. Blaze participated in about half of the practice today. Then we got him out when we started going up and down full court. Hopefully have him available tomorrow, but not sure what type of action he'll have. He's just having trouble recovering from that high ankle sprain. It's in a little bit different spot in his foot right now. The pain is a little bit lower, like a normal, typical ankle sprain, and just got to continue to hopefully get him better and get him timing and reps, and hopefully get him back on the floor soon, back at full strength.
How are food and supplement not only the way those guys make plays, but those off-court energy givers that they are too?
Yeah, they still can provide that for us. Those guys still can be there for their teammates. And Juwan, obviously, we miss him in a big way. I mean, he had 18 and 11 in our last win at Minnesota last week, and those two tip-ins he had were two of the biggest plays of the game. And Denham hopefully can provide some of that with the rebounding and getting us extra possessions. That's one thing that Denham certainly has the ability to do, and also give us a really good defensive presence out there. And Juwan, he's certainly one of the most important guys, as we've seen all season, just with everything that he does, with the hustle plays, with really playing within himself. I've been proud of him for how he's really taken what the defense has given him, and he's a guy that's taken the most field goal attempts on our team. So we're going to need a group of guys to step up. We're not going to get it all from one person. And Jamarcus, I thought, gave us good minutes in the last game. You can see he's getting more comfortable. The biggest thing we need is help on the glass. As you saw the last two games, we've gotten it handed to us on the glass, and that's been a pretty common theme. When we've battled on the glass and done a good job, we've won. And when the opposite has occurred, we've lost. So, it's pretty easy. We've really gotten after it with our guys. It's been very physical with our practices to try to simulate what we're going to see. Ohio State's top 10 in the nation in offensive rebound percentage, and that's what we're going to see every night that we take the floor for the next 13 league games that we have, the remaining games. So hopefully clean that up. But again, without Sam, without Juwan in the last one, we're in a tough spot going into that. You're in a tough spot, Mackey, when you're full strength, and when you're missing two of your better rebounders going in there, you saw what can happen. So tomorrow, it's pretty simple. You got to match the physicalness of Ohio State. The size, the strength across the board on their team is as impressive as anything that we've seen. They're shooting 43% from the three-point line, and you just got to come out and hopefully play a physical game, be ready for it, and give ourselves a chance.
Sam's thing, that could be nagging all the those things going to be all year, or if you held him out for a while, would it get better?
No, it's got nothing to do with that. It's nothing to do with the previous hip injury, and it's something. It was a minor strain, and thought about playing. He went out and had a good warm up against Purdue, but we just didn't think it was smart. So we held him out, and then we gradually have increased his activity level. And like I said, he got a pretty good workout the day of the Purdue game, but you don't want to go out there and be tentative. When you go out and you're thinking, am I going to do something to aggravate this? Then that's when something happens to, you start overcompensating, and then something happens to another appendage. So he just felt it was the right thing to do, was keep him out that last game. And then, like I said, went through about half of yesterday's workout, got through pretty much a full practice today, and we expect him to be available with no restrictions tomorrow.
You mentioned Denham. What's the next step for him?
Yeah, just continue to. He's done a lot of good things for this team this year, and he's a very good offensive rebounder. We need him to go on every possession, and he's a tremendous athlete, and he's a guy that can give us a defensive presence out there, which we need. We felt really good early in the year with putting Emmanuel a lot of times on the point guard, and then Juwan would guard the next best option as far as offensive perimeter weapon. And you saw that with whether it was Murray for Iowa He just has a way of going out there and slowing down. Not that he's going to shut anybody down, but slowing down the other team's best player in the perimeter when Emmanuel's guarding the point guard. Jamarcus can give us some of that. He can guard the ball. He's done a nice job of picking things up in the defensive scheme, which is so much different than what he saw in high school. So just continuing to, see who's going to give us the best chance. But again, the physicality Juwan brings us, it's hard to replicate that. But I think Denham has the best chance of giving us what Juwan gave us in that category.
Ohio State's top two scorers are kind of big wing types, especially with freshman Bryce Sensabaugh. That was Juwan here. What challenge are those guys?
Yeah, it's a big challenge. Sam can give us some minutes, certainly, whether it's Sewing or whether it's Sensabaugh. But those two guys are really good three-level scorers, as good as any in our league as far as getting to the rim with their strength. And they've both got very good pull-up games. And then, Sensabaugh, what he's doing from the three-point line, 46%, I think he's 48 in the league, is really, really impressive. And the kid steps up and takes big ones at a crucial time of game without any fear. Again, Ohio State is a very talented team. They've had a couple bad breaks in their last couple games, but you go into the rack and you take them to overtime. That shows you certainly the talent and what they're capable of doing. So, again, it's going to be another physical battle for us. We need to respond. We've had two in a row now where we've got it handed to us a little bit, and we've got to show some pride tomorrow, come out and get our fans behind us early.
Derek was kind of talking about the importance. There's always importance on defending home court, but where the season is at this point, you say it's more critical than ever now to get to where you eventually want to be for postseason.
Yeah, I mean, we have to, if we want to be in the postseason, we have to defend home court. And listen, we've played the best of the best in this league so far, and had a great road win. And I think Minnesota certainly showed what they're capable of going on the road and getting a big one. So, this league, it's crazy when you see every game comes down to one or two possessions. And home court, we have to come out and take care of business if we want to have a chance and steal a couple on the road. It's just the reality of where we are right now. And then with our strength of schedule, with the caliber and the talented teams that we've played, give yourself a chance to be there at the end of the year. But yeah, home court is imperative. You have to protect it in this league.
Is there an actual diagnosis for Juwan's injury?
No, we'll have a better update after he sees the specialist tomorrow. Like I said, he got a scan last night, and he'll get in there early tomorrow. So hopefully we'll have an update tomorrow night. All right, be safe, everybody.